How many guys do you have in your friend zone?
Approximately 3.
All right. Sarah?
Probably like 10 or 11.
10 or 11. The guys go out the way for y'all. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Yeah, they go out the way for y'all. Y'all could easily hit up a and he'll send you 40 for cash out. All y'all can get 40 right now. Matter of fact, we about to try it. Sarah, get your phone. I'm going to tell you what to do, but after that, you're going to text him like, JK, I was on a podcast. I'll send the 40 right back to you. Call him. Let's see.
All right, let's call this one.
Yes, Sarah. How are you?
I got a quick favor. I was wondering.
You calling me? I thought you missed me.
Of course, you know I miss you. Is there any way I could get like $80 from you?
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Can I sell it to you?
That's 400. That's 400.
Could you do 100? And then I'll explain later.
Yeah, but Zelle is fine because I don't have cash.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So go ahead. Call him.
Hello? I need to ask you something.
What's up?
Can you send me 100?
On Zelle?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
How long you been your friend for?
Like a year or 2.
Had him in friend zone?
Yeah.
And you know he went the box.
And he probably do, but he's like a loser. Oh, I don't.
He like a what?
Hey, there's certain
He a
people-
loser.
No,
That's what you just said.
no.
Nigga, you watching this right now? She said you're a loser. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all niggas in the friend zone, bro. They don't respect y'all. They do not respect.
Yo. Where do I begin? This is why you need to focus. You need to focus on you, guys. Focus on you. When you lose focus, this is what happens. Do you see how easy it is for these women to get money from these dudes? Did you see how? And okay, couple of points. The part where the dude says, oh, you could call him later and be like, I was on a podcast and I'll send you back the money. Did you see the look on the white girl's face? Did you see the look on the white girl's face? Like while he was saying, oh yeah, you could call him back and tell him, she was like she had the smirk like, oh, he ain't getting his money back. Like, what are you talking about? And look how easy it was for this chick, the black one, to call this dude a loser immediately after he just sent her resources, bro. Guys, if a chick is not doing what you want, she said he been in the friend zone for a year. A year. You've been in the friend zone for a year. I wonder how many times she hit you up and asked you for $80, $100, whatever it is, and you just gave it to her. Look how easy this is. Bro, I can't. Stop. What are we doing out here, guys? What are we doing? Look, we need to focus on ourselves as men. Once we realize that a woman is not doing what we want her to do, we can't sit around waiting in the friend zone. Listen, if you think you're in the friend zone right now, understand that it's of your own making. Now, I want you to understand something. Notice how she felt comfortable in the podcast situation to say, yeah, he's been in the friend zone for a year and he probably want the box, but he's a loop. And then she had to stop herself. This is what I tell you guys all the time. A woman is not going to come right out and tell you what she really thinks of you, because she knows that if she divulges that honesty, a lot of guys will stop being her friend. You understand? This is why women have to play around. They have to kind of lie. They have to give a white lie or a soft lie because they have to act nice enough to the guy to make that guy think that she's still slightly interested and he has a chance to grow on her, so to speak. Do you understand? So in the meantime, while he's growing on her, she can continue to use him for resources. But what does she really feel about this guy? She feels that he's a loser. She would never be with him, ever. But she'll take money from him. Why? Because he's a loser. Because a loser is not focused on himself. A loser is not focused on what he wants. If a loser is focused on what he wants, he's going to say to himself, well, I want to be with this girl. Once he says, hey, girl, I want you to be with me. And she says, no, well, I don't know. If he's focused, he'll be like, all right, cool. I'm out. I don't need to know you. I don't need to talk to you. And I definitely don't need to be your friend, because it is my focus to actually be with you, like to be your man. And if I can't have that, then I'm gone. You can't call me for money. You can't request nothing of me because I'm not getting what I want from this situation. That's what a man who's focused does. But these dudes are not focused. And notice the black chick says she got 3 dudes in the friend zone. The white chick says she got about 10 dudes in the friend zone. So each of them got multiple of dudes that they could just call up at any time. And you heard the simp arguments from the first chick, where the guy's like, "Oh, I thought you called me because you miss me." And she's like, "Of course I miss you." They have to play the game, bro. They can't be totally honest and be like, "I hate this guy. He's a loser. I would never be with this guy." They can't say that. You know, the crazy part is, even if they say that, it'll still be some simple-minded, self-hating dudes that'll still want to be in her friend zone. You understand? That's the crazy part, because so many dudes don't understand their value, man. And it makes me so friggin' sad how these women can feel this way about these men. Look how she just automatically called him a loser, bro. Of course, she tried to catch herself, but she called him a loser because she knows. Look at her hand is over her mouth, because she knows if he sees this video, that's going to be one less guy that I could call up for $100 anytime I want. You understand what I'm saying? So, guys, it's up to you. The woman is not going to be honest with you and let you know. It's up to you whether or not you're in the friend zone, bro. It's up to you whether or not you're wasting time with a woman that's not attracted to you. Once you realize a woman is not giving you what you want, you leave her alone. I'm going to say that again. Once you realize a woman is not giving you what you want, you leave her alone. Block her. She don't need to have your number. She don't need to be able to call you. She don't want to have, truthfully, she wants to have nothing to do with you because she thinks you're a fucking loser and she would never be with you. How have you been in the friend zone for a year, bro? A year? It takes a woman a year to get to know you, to want to see if she want to be with you. It really don't. I've told you guys before, when a woman wants something, when a woman desires something, she's very impatient. She wants it now. She's like a petulant child. If a woman wants something, she wants it now. So if a woman wants you, she'll want you now, not later, not a year later of being in the friend zone. She'll want you now. But she'll never tell you that because she needs to be able to extract resources from you. Guys got to smarten up. Stay focused. Understand who you are. Have a masculine identity. This is not the way. This is not the way, guys. Allowing these women to call you up and easily ask you for money when they truly think you're a loser. What part of the game is that? See, here's the thing. Notice I said once you realize that you're not getting what you want. But see, another part of the game is to be, like I said, to be totally focused on who you are and what you want. You have to step into the game. You have to step into the arena. You have to step into the approach. Like when you first meet a woman, you have to step to her focused on who you are and what you want. So literally, this is how you should be. Pretty much when you meet women, it should be pretty much like this. My name is Miles and I want this from you. And as soon as she gives you any type of negative answer, have a nice day. Peace. I don't need to know you. I don't need to give you my number. I don't need you calling me later to ask me for money. I don't need nothing from you. Once I let you know who I am and what I want, and you don't want to give that to me, it's on to the next. That's simply how the game goes. Now, of course, we could talk about mouthpiece and swag and style and learning different ways to make it a little bit more efficient or a little bit more persuasive. But the main idea of meeting and dealing with women is to know who you are and stay focused on what you want. And as soon as she gives you any negativity or friction, or she's not trying to give you what you want, you can leave her where she stands, because if you stick around, she will put you in the friend zone. She'll call you up and ask you for money. She'll call you up and ask you for favors, and you'll do them because you think that there's a small chance that she might be cozying up to you. See, a lot of these guys, every time a woman calls them and asks them for a favor or asks them for money, they think, hey, man, that's great because that's one step closer to her liking me. That's one step closer to me getting with her. It's not true. It's not true. Look at the video. She thinks you're a loser. I know that there are some exceptions to the rule, but bro, the reason why she's not with you now, and you've been in her friend zone for months, for weeks, for years, however much time, that's as much time as she can use you as a resource, bro. You gotta leave them alone if they're not giving you what you want. I can't stress this enough. You gotta focus on yourself. This is about being selfish. This is about being selfish in a positive way, understanding that life is here for you to live it and for you to know who you are and get what you want out of life. And if there are things in life that are not giving you what you want, you got to switch. You got to switch your environment. You got to move to where you're getting what you want. We got to stop doing this, guys. We have to stop this. This friend zone stuff, this how she got 10 dudes in her friend zone. Look at her, bro. Look. I mean, they're not ugly women by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not calling them ugly, but all I'm saying is, where is where does the ability for her to call me up and ask me for money come from with her just being a regular female that looks like this? And then this other one, she's on some hood type bonnet weave shit. Where is the ability for a chick like this to hit me up and ask me for bread? Where? Guys, we need to focus. We really need to focus. And another thing I'll say too is that I'm not here to blame women. Okay. I'm not here to denigrate these women for what they did on this thing. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to just remind men that this is the reality of your situation. This is the reality of the friend zone. You understand? Because here's the thing. The reason why I'm not going to blame women is because if you knew someone that just liked you for no reason, and all you had to do was be just a little bit nice to them, but you could call them up for money at any time, chances are you would take that opportunity. Now, as a man who I just love to get it out the mud on my own, I'm not necessarily going to do that. You understand? But I'm saying if you knew somebody that you could call up and get $100 out of them a couple of times a month at any given point in time, and maybe you were struggling or whatever, wouldn't you use that resource? Wouldn't you use that resource? You know what I'm saying? Like if you knew a guy who owned a Lamborghini and he was cool with you and he would let you drive his Lamborghini at least once a month if you just asked him, wouldn't you do that? Huh? If you knew a guy that he lived in a mansion and he would be like, yo, you could come over to my mansion anytime. You could eat food from my fridge. You can have a party. You can do whatever you want because I'm cool with you and I like you that much. Wouldn't you be like, bro, I appreciate it, man. I might be coming over Tuesday. So the thing is, I'm saying, guys, it's not necessarily the women's fault. And I understand how it looks with her calling them up, asking him for money, and then turning right around and calling him a loser. Yeah, we could spend all day denigrating this woman for what she did. And yes, it's fucked up. I get it. But who is allowing it? Who is allowing it? She didn't put a gun to this guy's head. She just called him up and said, hey, could you send me this? And he was like, sure. Who is allowing it? You can't be taken advantage of if you don't put yourself in position to be taken advantage of. This is why we need to focus, guys. Know who you are, your masculine identity. And when you know who you are, you have a better and clear understanding of what you want. Therefore, once a woman is not giving it to you, you can leave her alone. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting resources, and stop with the delusional mindset of one day she's going to like me. All right. So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Hope you got something from this video. Hope you're having a great day. Be good to yourself. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.